tomorrow. So as we say, on the nines, they always have to walk them and make sure that they understand to stay in their lanes.
Yes, and we see on the track in lane 2 from the New Horizon and Nature Rockets, Ava Miller. In lane 4, Rajada Brathwaite of Ellerton Primary. Lane 5 from Ada Costa Primary is Denisha Bess. Lane 6 representing St. Catharines, Chelsea Marshall. And in lane 7, Araya Pinder on the track. The first of 3-time finals. Young ladies going, okay, so they've just been asked to stand. Here they line it up again. And they're set racing. Mears, Miller, Brathwaite, Best, Marshall, and Pinder. The Blackman and Gollop team, she's going to thunder away with this one. She wins it now. Shateja Mears, a time of 16.32 seconds.
Brathwaite is second, 17.24. And Marshall is third, 18.62 seconds.
Okay, so Shateja Mears of the New Horizon and Nature's Bloom Blackman and Gollop Gladiators, she will be the one they'll have to run to catch now. That time was 16.32. And Michael, if you want to take a look at that, they were chasing a time of 16.69 seconds.
Oh, yes.
Set by Natalia Grisette Boyce of Lawrence T. Gay last year. So if this one stands, that's a new record.
That will be a record, yes.
So next on the track, in lane 2 from the Wilkie Cumberbatch Warriors, Aisha Lane White. Lane 3 representing the popular discount Lawrence T. Gay Leopards, that is Kalia Hines Gill. We've seen her already in the 80 meters before. In lane 4 representing the team from the Affinity Plus Credit Union Half Moon Fort Rockets, that is Zariel Grant. Deja Aline of the New Horizon Nature Bloom Blackman and Gollop Gladiators. In lane 6, Naziah Kingston of Gordon Greenwich. And out in lane 7, Trazine Small of St. Mark's Primary. This is the second of the 3-time finals, and now we have a new time to chase, 16.32 seconds. Here on the starters' orders. And they're being asked to stop. They will recall them. So we have Affinity Plus Credit Union. We have the popular discount Lawrence T. Gay team. New Horizon Nature's Bloom. These are some of our sponsors for today. Well, but the individual schools. Sponsored for the individual schools. So here we see they're going on the starters orders again. Coming up after these will be the 200s and the 150s. And this time is a good start. The young lady there from Gordon Greenwich looks as though she might have had some issues. And it is the young lady from Blackman and Gollop, Deja Aline. She's going to win this. Deja Aline wins it now.
16:35, the time for Aline.
16:35.
Hines Gill, 16:97 for second.
But Michael, you know, if Deja Lean, she also went below the time of 16:69, which was the previous mark. She ran 16:35.
That's excellent.
Yes,
Excellent.
so and that's Blackman Gollop 1-2 so far.
And
Good.
both eclipsing the old mark.
Oh, Mark, that's very good running. And we have the final installment here for the girls in lane 2. Zariah Davis of St. Catharines. Representing the Wilkie Cumberbatch team is Ariana Healis. In lane 4, from the Ada Costa Edwards team, Larisha Kelman. In lane 5, representing Gordon Greenwich Primary, Nazaria Greenwich. Lane 6 from St. Mark's, Ariana Codrington. And out in lane 7, representing Ellerton Primary, Shania Moore. See what time they're going to post. It's been asked to stand. And away they go. Davis, Healis, Kelman, Greenwich, Codrington and Moore. Davis of St. Catharines. She is on top. It is Zariah Davis of St. Catharines winning this one. 17.32 seconds for Zariah Davis. 18.10 seconds for Greenwich. Nazaria Greenwich of Gordon Greenwich. So, Michael, we can see that's the end of the girls. And we should have a new record time of 16.32 seconds set by
Shateja Mears of Blackman and Gollop. So Blackman and Gollop's athletes are doing extremely well. They're responsible for quite a number of records falling for the day. And again, I think it suggests that they have been putting in the work. You don't just wake up one morning and break records.
So we now see there's another record, Michael, in the under 13 boys.
In the field here, Josiah Moore, easy winner. Second will go to Devonish of Ada Costa Edwards.
15.23.
Well, the records keep tumbling here. That's another one for Blackman and Gollop.
Wow. Devonish ran a time of 17.23 seconds.
Wow.
And Nichols 17.52 seconds.
So things have started really good for this squad. Under 9 boys 100 meters.
You said we saw records yesterday.
Records
again today.
Records.
Love it.
I don't know if Marcia can tell us how many records have been broken so far.
Zone records. Just making sure they understand.
Yes,
zone records.
Our second section here, Xavier Brathwaite of Gordon Greenwich in 2, Ty Bruce of Half Moon Fort in 3. In lane 4, Josiah Walcott of LT Gay. Lane 5, Zadik Samuel of Wilkie Cumberbatch. In lane 6, Shakairo Gibson of St. Catharines. And in lane 7, Fabian Seeley Beckles of Ellerton Primary. So they're chasing that mark of 15:23. They will have to set a record if they want to be the overall champions here. So let's see how these guys will fare. 15:23.
On the starters' orders there.
Off to a great start. A beautiful start there from Josiah Walcott of LT Gay. Yes, he had a really good start. He reacted to the gun quite well. On the outside, though, is Seeley Beckles of Ellerton. But Walcott of LT Gay is going to hold on for the win. Josiah Walcott.
Popular discounts. Lawrence T. Gay Leopards.
16:02 the time. And 16:34 for Seeley Beckles. We watch the replay.
16.54.
As we can see from the get-go, Josiah Walcott, he was out. He kept going. So still the fastest time, 15:23 from Josiah Moore of Blackman and Gollop, which was posted in the first section.
Okay.
One section remaining for the under 9 boys in the 100 meters. The Kerry Weaver Small of Ellerton, he's in lane 2. In lane 3, Shakai Maynard of Wilkie Cumberbatch. Lane 4, Zane Hinkson of St. Mark's. In lane 5, Liam Murray of Ada Costa Edwards. Lakyrie Holder of Gordon Greenwich in 6. Xavier Brathwaite of Blackman Gollop in 7. I expect to see some running from him, and Maynard of Wilkie Cumberbatch in 3. That's where the action should be. So they'll try for the second time. Weaver, Small, Maynard, Hinkson, Murray, Holder, and Brathwaite.
Okay.
Okay, a great start to this one. Final section for the under 9 boys. On the inside, Weaver Small of Ellerton Primary versus Brathwaite of Blackman and Gollop. It's all Brathwaite, Xavier Brathwaite. He's going to win it. And let's watch the time. 15:23. Wow. So that's exactly the same time recorded by Josiah Moore of Blackman and Gollop. So those two guys, I wonder how they're going to break this tie here. 15:23 for both runners.
Both of them from the same school?
Same school, same time. Yes.
Same place.
Yes. I like his form.
Yes.
Yes.
15:23. We'll leave that to the judges, and they'll tell us how they're going to split that.
Well, will they both share the record?
And they both.
And will they share the points?
Wow.
Well done to Xavier Brathwaite and Josiah Moore. There goes Xavier Brathwaite, the winner, 15.23.
The 200 meters, they're already on the track. We can give you quickly some of the records on the track. The record breakers.
How many were there? How many are there so far?
8 on the track.
Okay.
8 on the track. But this wouldn't give you the jumps, or the throws. So, you know, they would be records as well. Quickly can give you that Zia Brown, she is the new record holder in the under 7 girls. Yes, the under 7 girls.
Tennis ball throw or standing broad jump?
50 meters.
Oh, okay.
9.46 seconds is the new time. In the under 9 girls, 80 meters in a time of 12.78 seconds. This is Skylar Small. And in the under 9, 80 meters for the boys, it is Xavier Brathwaite, a new time of 11.99 seconds. And in the under 9 100 meters, a new time being posted of 16.32 seconds, and that is Shateja Mears. We can see here in the under 13 girls 100 meters, a new time of 14.03 seconds. That's Kaylee Howard Jones. Nathan Phillips in the under 13 boys in a time of 13.12 seconds. And Shakayla Benjamin Morris in the 400 meters under 13 girls in a time of 1:04.30 seconds. These are the record holders thus far on the track. So we will await the field events where we can see those athletes who broke the records as well. So on the track now will be the 200 meters. To the girls, the under 13 girls as they come forward. Yes, here we have in lane 2, Tania Dottin of Ellerton Primary. In lane 3 from Wilkie Cumberbatch, the Warriors, Rakira Carter. In lane 4, Zakiah Dottin of Gordon Greenwich Primary. In lane 5 from St. Mark's, Zariah Buchanan. In lane 6 from Ada Costa Primary, Kazia Scott. And in lane 7 representing St. Catherine's, it is Zakiah Cullimore. The under 13 girls 200 meters, and they're chasing a time of 29.37 seconds set by Dakesha Waith of Ellerton Primary, and this was set in 2024, that 29.37 seconds. So you see how quickly these young ladies will go.
Shakayla Benjamin Morris, she's coming up in the 3rd section. I can't wait to see if she will challenge that record of 29:37.
She's already claimed the 400 meters, and that's a time of 104.30 seconds. And they're on the starters' orders. And away they go. Dottin, Carter, Dottin again, Buchanan, Scott, and Cullimore. So we have 2 Dottins in this one. And on the inside from Wilkie Cumberbatch, Zakira Carter. She's going to spin off the bend on top. Coming through on the outside is Zakiah Cullimore, St. Catherine's Primary. But it will be Rakira Carter winning the first of these 3-time finals in a time of
30.60, the winning time for her. Let's see, the 2nd place, Dottin, 32.39.
Which Dottin? Tania? We've got 2 Dottins here. Okay, we can have a telephone.
We'll look at the replay here and see. We'll tell you which Dottin it is.
Remember the time? So we have Dottin of Ellerton and Dottin of...
This is the Dottin from Ellerton.
Ellerton. She ran 2nd.
It's 32 points.
32 something. Okay. So now we have the 2nd of these time finals. In lane 2, representing St. Catherine's Primary, Ciara Jones. Lane 3 from Blackman and Golub. This is the New Horizon Nature's Bloom Blackman Golub, Aria Clark, and they're off and running. Jones, Clark, Griffith, Holder, another Griffith, Howard Jones. As they come to the bend, and on the outside it's Kaylee Howard Jones spinning off the bend in first. As she thunders down the lane, Kaylee Howard Jones of the Wilkie Cumberbatch Warriors coming up to the wire, crosses it now, 29.36 seconds.
Seems like these are getting faster and faster. 29:41, the flash time for, actually the official time for Howard Jones. Clark, 31:50. And Griffith, 32.19. Those are top 3 from that section.
We had 2 Griffiths there. That's Kyla and that's 32.19.
Well, we know who our winner is for sure.
That's for sure.
Here's the replay of that one, so maybe we'll get a chance to see who finished in 3rd. So spinning out the turn there on the outside was our clear winner. And that 3rd place, Ada Costa Edwards. Yes.
Samara Griffith in 32.19 seconds.
So here's the one that could tell the tale.
Yes. And the thing is, Kaylee Howard Jones was slightly off the record there. She ran 29:41. Time to beat is 29:37. So. And here's the final one. In lane Benjamin Morris. She goes off for the Blackman and Golub team. Armstrong is in 4. Okay, Armstrong is in lane 4. Lane 5, it is Kiara Lashley of Ellerton Primary. Lane 6, Eden Graves of Half Moon Fort Primary. And then lane 7 from the popular discount Lawrence Tigay Leopards, Tiana Ryan Dawson. So we have those athletes. They're coming back. just one of them just had a little issue there. Starter recalled them. So Benjamin Morris, that's Shakayla Benjamin Morris. She's from the New Horizon, Nature's Bloom, Blackman and Gollop Gladiators. She's in lane 3. Isabina Armstrong of St. Mark's. She's in lane 4. Kiara Lashley of Ellerton Primary in 5. Affinity Plus Credit Union, Half Moon Fort Rockets will be represented by Eden Graves, and representing the Popular Discount Lawrence Tigay Leopards, Tiana Ryan Dawson. And Tiana Ryan Dawson, she's already on top, but coming through on the inside, Shakayla Benjamin Morris of the New Horizon, Nature's Bloom, Blackman and Gollop Gladiators spins off the bend and thundering down the lane. It is Shakayla Benjamin Morris. Good friend of mine would say class is class for Miss Temporary. 28.91 seconds. Oh, a sizzling time there.
28.93 the official time for Benjamin Morris. Ryan Dawson 30.95. She will claim second in that section, and Armstrong 32.86 for the third. So just as I kind of thought, Benjamin Morris would win the 200. She seems more as a 2-4. And I would dare say later on in her career a 4-8.
Okay.
Yes.
So she has a new record, 28.93 seconds. Shakayla Benjamin Morris, she wins it. Another 10 points for Blackman and Gollop. Second in the time of 29.41 seconds, Kaylee Howard Jones, 29.41. And third, the time of 30.60 seconds, also from Wilkie Cumberbatch, Rakira Carter, 30.60 seconds.
So that's 2 records, 2 victories for young Benjamin Morris. Okay, under 13 boys, they're on the line for section. Here we go. Dottin, Absalom, Bellamy, Toppin, Wilkinson, and Miller. So we've seen Toppin Wilkinson performing pretty well so far. And here he goes again, spinning out the turn. He's being challenged by Bellamy of Ada Costa Edwards. He has good running action. There he goes. So Richard Toppin Wilkinson of Wilkie Cumberbatch on his way to victory, and he crosses the line now. So we'll see the time, 26.97, that's the time to beat.
30.40 seconds set by Toppin Wilkinson, Richard Toppin Wilkinson. Second, Bellamy in a time of 32.30 seconds. And Absalom in a time of 32.32, he's third.
So 30.40 the time to beat here. Of course, earlier we saw Toppin Wilkinson not happy with his performance. So Jelani Phillips set that mark last year, that 26.97. Yeah, these guys, different class altogether in himself. He was a different breed. 1, 2,
Head
and
and
4.
shoulders literally above these. Jelani Phillips.
30.40, that will be the time to beat here. So right now, Toppin Wilkinson sits in place number 1.
Expecting to get a little quicker in this one.
Brathwaite in 2 from St. Mark's. Blackman of Wilkie Cumberbatch in 3. Mark, Jones, Phillips, and Joseph. I guess our eyes will be on Nathan Phillips here, running out of lane 6 from Blackman and Gollop. And he's being challenged by Malachi Blackman of Wilkie Cumberbatch, but Nathan Phillips hits the straightaway first. And he's gonna try to get close to that 26.97. Let's see how close he'll get to it. Nathan Phillips winning.
26.77 seconds, Michael.
Well,
there it goes.
If he gets that mark,
26.80, rounded up.
Well, that is a new record.
A new record there. Another Blackman and Gollop record.
He's gonna be happy with that. Yes. If he can go faster than Jelani Phillips' record.
speaks
He
volumes.
is looking good. Yes.
30.34 seconds for Blackman in second. And 31.93 for Mark. But off the bend, Nathan Phillips striding away.
I have to find out if he's really.
That's something we can ask.
The
Yes.
Phillips, yes. So 26.80, that mark set by Nathan Phillips just a few seconds ago. There he goes with a new record. One more section. Downs of Ada Costa in 2, Worrell of Gordon Greenwich in 3, McCollin of LTG in 4, Cortez Garcia. So there we go. Xavier Lucas of Blackman Gollop. There he is. Coming into the straightaway now. Yes, he runs quite effortless. He is going to win. He wins it. It's just the time he's going to run. Let's see. 28.91. Okay, where does that put him? That puts him second overall. So Nathan Phillips with that 26.80, a win for Blackman and Gollop, a new record as well. 28.91, Xavier Lucas. Now seeing him here coming up the straightaway. He will finish second overall.
30.41.
And then
Richard Toppin Wilkins.
we had a 30.34.
30.
Yes. That 30.34 from Brathwaite of St. Mark's.
Blackman.
Sorry, Blackman of Wilkie. Yes, we'll place him third overall. Yeah, so those are the top 3 from that section.
Anyway, moving on now to the under 11s, going 200 meters, and they're chasing the time. These are the girls, chasing the time of 30.55 seconds, set by Amira Mears of the Gordon Greenwich Primary, and this was in 2024. On the track, Jalea Waith of the Ellerton Primary, she's in lane 1. Lane 2, we'll see it from Ada Costa Edwards, Alicia Spencer. Lane 3, Kiara Cyrus of Gordon Greenwich Primary, she's in 3. Lane 4, Wilkie Cumberbatch will be represented by Kami Watkins. In lane 5, representing Lawrence Stigay Primary, this is Kaylee Thompson. Miracle Whitehall goes for St. Mark's in lane 6. In lane 7, Rain Skeet Thomas of St. Catharines. And out in lane 8, Shanez Pilgrim Lloyd of Blackman and Gollop. And the race is on. On the outside, Shanez Pilgrim Lloyd of the Blackman and Gollop team. She's out front. Coming through on the inside, Kiara Cyrus of Gordon Greenwich Primary. And down the stretch they come. And it's Shanez Pilgrim Lloyd of Blackman Gollop. She's trying to hold on to the lead. Shanez Pilgrim Lloyd, will she hold off that challenge? Yes, she does. She held off the challenge from Kami Watkins of Wilkie Cumberbatch.
She was finishing really strong. 33.79 the winning time for Pilgrim Lloyd. Watkins finishes in second, 34.19. And Cyrus, she will finish in third, 34.66 seconds. So great running from Pilgrim Lloyd out in lane 8. Kept her composure. The only thing we will work on with her would be the head.
The head movement.
Yes. She can keep that head steady.
Her form, took her right through again. And it's good to see that the athletes trust their form to take them across the line. And now we move on to the second of these time finals. In lane 1, representing Ellerton Primary, this is Felicia Brooks Sandy. In lane 2 from St. Catharines, Haley Leonard. Lane 3 from Wilkie Cumberbatch, ITG Isat Griffith. Lane 4 from Gordon Greenwich Primary, this Keela Hines. In lane 5 from the Popular Discount Lawrence Stigay Leopards, Nyasha Boyce. In lane 6 from the Ada Costa team, Nema Critchlow. Lane 7 from Blackman and Gollop Primary,
Leonard, 35.61 for third. You can see her moving up here, making up the stagger on the field. She got out the turn really quickly, I must admit. She ran a really good turn, and then she kept fighting through to the end.
So that's 10 points there. Remember, that was the second of these two time finals, and it is ITJ Isaac Griffith winning in 32.01 seconds. Second is 33.
Okay, the under 11 boys there coming up shortly. Some quick results and a record-breaking performance. Shateja Mears of Blackman and Gallup in the under 9 girls 100, 16.32 seconds. That was a new record. Josiah Moore in the under 9 boys 100, 15.23 from Blackman and Gallup. So Xavier Brathwaite of Blackman and Gallup also had a 15.23. Remember, I don't see how they have broken that one.
Yes.
Kaylee Howard-Jones, Wilkie Cumberbatch, 14.03 in the under 13 girls 100, a new record. And Nathan Phillips, Blackman and Gallup, 13.12, a new record. I've seen. Good for these two guys to meet, for Jelani to congratulate Nathan. His namesake. Yes.
They're cousins.
I had a feeling that they could be, some good genes. Yes. Gallup 5, Enoch Parsons of Ada Costa, Shadari Herbert of LT Gain 6, Devontae Turner of Half Moon Fort in 7. This should be keenly contested. 29.00. That is the record set by Jaden Callender last year from Blackman and Gallup. They're off. Pretty slow start for these guys. Yes. Your guy is in here, Zane Best of Blackman and Gallup.
Long striding Zane Best.
They may have to they will make him work. I hope they will make him do some work. Challenge him. So spinning out the turn. Yes, he's being challenged by Bolden of Wilkie coming back. So it's Bolden versus Best. Best long strides versus Bolden, who is quick. And Best gets home.
30.51, 30.5, 30.53.
Just off the record.
Bolden with second. Just waiting for the time for Bolden. 30.57 seconds.
Oh, yes. So these guys have been at it all day.
Yes. Lane. Remember, it was Lane and Bolden.
Yes.
So we'll see if Lane, if Lane is going to, he's not running here.
No, he's not in the 200.
But it was the Bolden and Lane show. Now it is Bolden and Bess.
Oh, want to say thank you to Jade Wilson. Came to my rescue. Thank you, Jade.
I tell you what, cup of black coffee.
Here we go. Kemar Swift. I think they might be asked to return.
Yes. For sure.
The lad there, John Jemmant of Gordon Greenwich in 7, a little ahead of himself. Dion Nichols of St. Catherine's in 6, Tanaj Aline of Half Moon Fort in 5, Renico Rock of Wilkie Cumberbatch in 4, Asher Brathwaite of St. Mark's in 3, and Kemar Swift of Ellerton in 2. So let's watch them here. Being warned there by Jamar the Star. Doing a different role here at this meet. The starter, one of the starters. They're off and running. A good start this time. So it's Swift, Brathwaite, Rock, Aline, Nichols, and Jemmant. Rock, Brathwaite on the outside there. Dion Nichols of St. Catherine's into the straightaway. They come on the inside. Kemar Swift of Ellerton. The battle is on. Smith, Aline, Nichols, and look who's coming through. Ranico Rock of Wilkie Cumberbatch.
Yes.
Running through the field here.
31.54 seconds.
Not as fast as the other two sections.
32.73 for Swift.
Not as swift. And Nichols finishes in third, 33.15.
33.15.
One section remaining in the under 11 boys 200 meters, and the record is still intact, 29.00. Fastest time so far, Zane Bess, your guy, 30.53. Final section coming up, Kyron Hinkson of Ada Costa Edwards in 2, Genesis Smith of Blackman and Gollop in 3, Michael Murphy of Gordon Greenwich in 4, St. Mark's, Asher Augustine of Young Explorers, he's in lane 6. In lane 7, Jamarco Douglas of Ellerton. And in lane 8, Eden Duplessis of Lawrence T. Gay. He is the guy who could be the spoiler here. I think he has won 2 races already.
So, popular discount, Lawrence T. Gay Leopards. You're going to have to call that one. I heard this name, Genesis.
I think he has
a record.
Yes, he's a record holder from the under 9 section.
So we'll see what he would do here.
Yes. So this should be keen.
As long as he can transfer it from the under 9 to the under 11.
Correct.
And it's a good clean start here, Michael. It's they're running away with this one here. Hinkson, Smith, Murphy, Evelyn Nurse, Augustine, Douglas and Duplessis as they come off the bend, and it is Genesis Smith of the Blackman and Gollop team, the New Horizon, Nature's Bloom, Blackman and Gollop Gladiators. And he's from the popular discount
LTG. The next best time was a 30.53 from Zane Bess, your guy from Blackman and Gollop. So Blackman and Gollop will earn 16 points from that under 11 boys 200 meters. They're really raking in the points here, man.
I'm afraid to see
double points all the time.
I'm afraid to see them in their relay team. Like, from what we can see.
Remember, you can get the maximum points you'll get out of these relays would be 80 points. If you win all the relays, under 9, under 11, under 13.
We move on to the 150-meter races, and representing the Gordon Greenwich team, it is Summer Elizabeth Cadogan. She's in lane 3. Lane 4, Brianna Holder of Ada Costa Primary. Shania Moore of Ellerton Primary. She goes in lane 5. From Wilkie Cumberbatch, it is Ariana Healis. She's in lane 6. And out in lane 7, representing the popular discounts, Lawrence T. Gay Leopards, Kalia Hines Gill. Just the 5 of them going. As we're winding down on the individual event.
Tea times today, Neil.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. The thing is, as soon as I got in,
they have your flavor.
Oh yes, and the way they go, Cadogan, Holder, Moore, Heel. That is Kalia Hines Gill of Lawrence T. Gay. She's on top. The popular discount, Lawrence T. Gay Leopards will have something to roll about. Kalia Hines Gill. She wins this one, 25.84 seconds.
Very close to the record.
27.99 is more. And 28.30 seconds Holder. She ran 3rd. But there's no doubt about the winner. She ran 3rd. But there's no doubt about the winner there, young Hines Gill, 25.84 seconds.
Look at her. Yes, I'm the winner.
Business. Yes.
Love to see these little ones compete.
Now we're moving on to the second of these 3-time finals in lane 2 from the New Horizon and Nature Blooms Blackman and Gollop Gladiators. This is Skylar Small in lane 3, representing the Wilkie Cumberbatch Warriors. This is Haley Edwards. In the lane 4, representing the St. Catherine's team, Nalani Edgel Saison. In lane 5 from the Lawrence Teagay team, the popular discount Lawrence Teagay Leopards. That is Tania Boyce. Lane 6 from the Affinity Plus Credit Union Half Moon Fort Rockets. This is Ava Miller. And in lane 7 from St. Mark's Primary, Tyra Ford. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Going here. The second of these 3-time finals, chasing that time of 25.62 seconds. Just waiting there. Yes, I think they're just getting something sorted out. I think they're just getting something sorted out. The starting position?
It looks that way.
Yeah. Could be that they were not hearing them properly. So they're now going to... Yes, so Basil Cox, Abu World, Christopher. And so Chris is out there as well.
Yeah, seems like Abu Worrell is a jack of all trades at NAPSACbb. He's all over.
Yes, yes.
Mhm.
Good. On the starters' orders. Aye. Oh. Okay,
Yes,
for
they will be
they
call back.
call him back. For sure, they will call him back. Yes, we saw the young lady there from St. Catharines, Nalani Edgil Saison. She was a little anxious.
So this is the under 9 girls 150. Then we have the boys coming up. And after that, we will go into our relays.
Yes.
And get ready to wind down another exciting day. The Brunswick Tropical Rhythms Always Ryan Brathwaite Zone.
And away they go. Small, Edwards, Edgil Saison, Boyce, Miller, and Ford. They come to the bend. And it is Skylar Small of the Blackman and Gollop team. She is on top, fighting to get back on terms with her. It's Tania Boyce. But she will not get her. It is all over. Where are they shouting? Skylar Small of the New Horizon Nature's Bloom Blackman and Gollop Gladiators in a time of 24.21 seconds. There it goes.
Another record.
Another record.
Didn't she set a record before?
I think. I'm not sure. Skylar Small. I would check and see. Yes. Skylar Small.
24-21.
24-21.
We know this.
Yes,
for sure.
she did.
Yes,
yes,
I'm
she did.
Quite sure. Yes.
She has the 80 meters.
And now the 150.
The 150.
Very good for her.
Yeah,
so 2 records.
2 records she has. She won that in 12.78 seconds and just returned a nice time of 24.21 seconds. Skylar Small of the New Horizon Nature Blooms Blackman and Gollop Gladiators.
Oh, think Blackman and our final section, and then we can talk.
Yes. And away they go. Brathwaite, Bess, Ford, Greenwich, Aline, and Grant. On the inside from the team in lane 2, that is Ellerton Primaries with Jada Brathwaite. Stiff competition on the outside. Deja Aline from the Blackman and Gollop team. As they come down to the wire here, they cross it now. Jada Brathwaite may just held off that spirited run from Deja Aline. Brathwaite.
24:58.
24:58. She would have broken the record as well. But 24:61 to Aline. So as long as these stand, the winner, Skylar Small of the New Horizon Nature Bloom Blackman and Gollop Gladiators in a time of 24.21 seconds. Second in a time of 24.61 seconds. 24 24.58 seconds from Ellerton Primary with Jada Brathwaite, and third at a time of 24.61 seconds from Blackman and Gollop, Deja Aline. So that's the first and third for the New Horizon Nature Blooms Blackman and Gollop Gladiators. They're on the starters' orders for the boys.
They're not playing at all today.
No, they are.
Under 9 boys 150, chasing 23.60.
And third for the New Horizon Nature Blooms Blackman and Gollop Gladiators. They're on the starters' orders for the boys.
They're not playing at all today.
No, they are.
Under 9 boys 150, chasing 23.67. The record for this zone established in 2023 by Jaden Callender. They're off and running from Wilkie Commonwealth. Shakai Maynard, he's in lane 3, and Josiah Walcott of LT Gay as they spin out the turn. He is the leader, being challenged by Brathwaite, Xavier Brathwaite of Gordon Greenwich out there in lane number 6. Our leader still Josiah Walcott of LT Gay, and he will win it now. Brathwaite of Gordon Greenwich finishing up in second position. 24.73 the time for Walcott, off the record of 23.67, but a win for him. Brathwaite 25.54 will finish up in second, and third going to Maynard 26.27.
Yes, he's been running pretty well.
Oh, yes, yes. Josiah Walcott of LT Gay. Our second section on the line, Zane Hinkson of St. Mark's. He's running out of lane 2. LaKyrie Holder of Gordon Greenwich in 3. Liam Murray of Ada Costa Edwards. He is in 4. Josiah Moore of Blackman and Gollop in 5. In 6 is Caden Duke of St. Catharines. And 7, the Carey Weaver, Duke and Weaver Small. Looking really impressive. Josiah Moore coming out the turn really quickly. Josiah Moore of Blackman and Gollop. They'll have to run to catch him. He is looking like the man to beat here. Josiah Moore, Blackman and Gollop, on his way to victory. He crosses the line, and that is an impressive run. Yes, he looked really good.
22.17 seconds, Michael.
Another record.
Another record going to...
Whoa, Blackman and Gollop, they're trying to break some kind of record. This young man here, Josiah Moore, spinning out the turn. Good arm action, good form all the way through. And Weaver Small of Ellerton finishing in second. So 22.17.
22.17 is stepping.
Yes, and that is the record. There we go, 6.654. And he is very proud of his achievement. Green headband, matching orange and green. The colors of Blackman and Gollop, they're going to be... oh my, I can't wait until that closing ceremony.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Probably the whole school will be down there. Here we go with our final section. Xavier Brathwaite, another Blackman and Gollop man in the picture, and he's looking really impressive off. Really good, really good. I think Blackman and Gollop might be the school to beat this year.
Yes.
They're looking good.
Really good.
Xavier Brathwaite all by himself here. Let's see if he will go faster than 22.17.
22.39 was the flash time.
22.42 for Brathwaite. That will put him in second. And we should note that that also broke the record of 23.67.
Yes.
Prescott Gittins, he finished second with a 28 on the inside. I can't help but say these guys from the Blackman and Gollop School look impressive. The Gladiators.
Yes.
So overall, Josiah Moore, he is the winner. 22.17, another new record. Under 9 boys 150. Second will go to his teammate Xavier Brathwaite. So 18 points again to Blackman and Gollop. They're raking in either 18 points or 16 points. Yes. Every time you look around, it's double points for them.
I'm afraid to even look at the
overall
scores at the moment.
Well, I want to see them. We have to see them now anyway, because that completes all of our individual scores that's left, our relays. So let us have a look at the scores, ladies. Okay, so we'll get them pretty soon. But Neil, I'm really impressive. It shows that they've been putting in the work.
Yes.
They are ahead of the field in all areas.
Yes,
The
yes,
jumps, we didn't get to see much of the long jumps, but we got the results.
Yes,
And
yes.
the results told us the story.
Yes,
Definitely on the track, they have been outstanding in all the age categories. They had good running form, even from the under 7s right through.
Yes, right through to the
Yes.
under 13s. And listen, Michael, they looked as though they were well coached.
Yes. Oh, yes.
You know,
Yes.
and you can tell the difference. Is it that the but then again, I'll leave it at that. I'll just say they're well coached.
Yes, no doubt about it.
Yeah.
And I will see what will happen in these relays, because that too.
Will tell us exactly
we
how
looked.
well. Yes, because we've seen that they've had their athletes well prepared, but we have to see the takeovers. The takeovers are the most. The takeovers will tell you how well they have been doing.
And they're out already.
Yes.
You're not wasting time at all with
wasting time.
these relays.
Yes,
Wow.
it is the 800 sprint medley they have been doing.
And they're out already.
Yes.
You're not wasting time at all with
wasting time.
these relays.
Yes,
Wow.
it is the.
So 8 field events are outstanding, plus the 150. So these are the points. Right now, in the girls, Half Moon Fort is on 4, Gordon Greenwich 22.5, St. Mark's 38, St. Catherine's 40.5, Ada Costa Edwards 42, Ellerton 52, Lawrence T. Gay 6 with 1
position on 14 points, St. Mark's Primary. In 7th, Ada Costa Edwards on 42.5 points. In 6th, with 46 points, Gordon Greenwich Primary. In 5th, St. Catherine's on 48. In 4th position, Ellerton Primary on 60 points. In 3rd position, with 84 points, the team from Popular Discounts Lawrence T. Gay Leopards. In 2nd position, the Wilkie Cumberbatch Warriors. They are on 130.5 points, and leading the boys with a massive 239 points, the team from the New Horizon Nature Bloom Blackman and Golla.
So
That one is done and dusted. So
signed,
sealed and delivered.
Yes.
And that's
yes.
Blackman and Golla will win the boys division. Still up for grabs the girls. Still competitive.
Yes.
Done and dusted. So
Signed,
sealed and delivered.
Yes.
And that's
yes.
Blackman and Golla will win the boys division. Still up for grabs the girls. Still competitive.
Yes.
The competition still be there as we prepare for the first of the 2.
Well, there won't be 2. We just got a change here. There's only 1 section for the girls, and seems like 1 section for the boys.
1 section girls and 1 for the boys.
So the girls, they'll be up first. They're chasing the zone record of 2 minutes 13.60, established last year by Gordon Greenwich. 5, Blackman and Golla in 6, Gordon Greenwich in 7, Lawrence T. Gay in 8. Of course, looking at the lineups of the teams, I can see right there who's going to be anchoring Blackman and Golla. Benjamin Morris. Yes. And in the 400 meters. So I think if she gets the baton
anywhere near there
in 4th position, let's say she gets the baton in 4th position. The next best time that I can recall was like a 68, 69 seconds. She will catch them. Yes.
And I can tell you now that the Blackman and Golla team, they do a lot of training with the Elevate Performance team.
Okay. Yes, I think we gave a lot of credit to that team, that club already.
Yeah.
And there's a need for track clubs too, once you find the talent within, even at the primary school level. The schools, at 3 o'clock, the physical education teachers have done their job, and then it's now up to that there's a need for a club system.
Yes.
So here we go. The sprint medley for girls. Let's watch the 200-meter leg. We're going to keep our eyes on the clock as well. 26 seconds. Blackman and Golla, they're gone. Wilkie Cumberbatch in the mix. Lawrence T. Gay, not to be ruled out as well. Here comes Wilkie Cumberbatch.
She really has to distance herself now if she's going to give her colleague, her teammate a chance.
Yep. So
she
here
really has to drive and go.
We will now see what Benjamin Morris is made of, because if you look at this gap,
that's about what?
That is a gap. We're going to count the seconds. Can't see here what's happening.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So that's just about 4 seconds. Let's see what Shaquilla Benjamin Morris is made of now. Gonna see what she's made of. So it is Wilkie Cumberbatch in the lead. And as they head down the back stretch, everyone is giving chase. Shaquilla Benjamin Morris not making her move. As now she's starting to work. You can see the change of pace.
Yes.
The strides lengthen. Looking good here. This is from Wilkie Cumberbatch. I think this is Howard Jones. No, this is Kane. Yes.
Leah Kane.
Benjamin Morris now getting ready to do some running.
Yes. We can't see it from here. There she goes, Michael. It's over.
Oh, she's past her already.
I want to check the time.
Yes, 1:56 on the clock. Remember, 2:13.60. They'll break the record. 2 minutes, 2:01. The record is broken. The record will be broken. 2:06, 2:07, 2:07.46. The flash time. The record is gone.
And another one bites the dust. 2:07.49. The team from the New Horizon Nature Bloom Blackman and Gallup Gladiators, 2:07.49. The team from Wilkie Cumberbatch, 2:12.21.
We got to give them credit as well,
because they broke
they also broke the record.
Yes.
Well done to the Wilkie Cumberbatch team.
Benjamin Morris.
Well, they made her run.
Oh, yes.
She had to do some work in there. So congrats to Blackman and Gallup, 2:07.49, another record. I think that team, though, we got to look at the number of records that will be going, that will have Blackman and Gallup next to it.
This was a really good run here from the Wilkie Cumberbatch team.
Oh, the third leg. Yeah, she did a great job to get them back in the picture. Actually, to hand over in first, I must say. Yes, and great work.
And good run. You must say Kane as well. She did well.
Of course. And we had said once Benjamin Morris got the baton, 4 seconds or so, it's all over. It would be over.
And she distanced herself, so even. Oh, that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 seconds or so. So she had to make up about 4 seconds, and then she put another.
And then open the gap. Yes. So I think the coaches then of those teams will have to look at the strategy they will employ when they come up against Blackman or Gallup in that medley relay. Because that is a good time. That 2:07 is a great time. The team from Christchurch Girls. We also have the team from Williams Industries, West Terrace. They will be looking on. The record is 1:58.46.
Oh, that's stepping, Mike.
1:58. That was established in 2019 by St. Giles. That's the NAPSACbb record.
2019, you said?
Yes, 1:58.46 is the record.
The Applewick girls would have been on that
I
team.
believe so. Yes, 1:58. Congratulations to that team there. Very good performance. So 2:07, 1:58. If we do the math quickly, 9 seconds.
About there,
9 seconds. So they will have to see how can we cut 9 seconds off if we want to assault that record. Where will we get that 9 seconds from?
9 seconds is a lot of time. We are to the boys, the 800 sprint medley. And in lane 1, the team from the Wilkie Cumberbatch team. They're in lane 1. Lane 2, the team from the Popular Discount Lawrence TK Leopards. In lane 3, the Affinity Plus Credit Union Half Moon Fort Rockets. In lane 3, lane 4, St. Catherine's Primary. Lane 5, Gordon Greenwich Primary. Lane 6, St. Mark's. Lane 7, the team from the New Horizon Nature Bloom Blackman and Gallup Gladiators. Lane 7, and out in lane 8, Ellerton Primary. And they are already on the starters' orders Ay, and they're being asked to stand. 1-8. And another good day here at the Usain Bolt Complex, Michael. Good competition. And away they go. Wilkie, Lawrence Stigay, Half Moon Fort, St. Catherine, Gordon Greenwich, St. Mark's, Blackman Gollop, and Ellerton Primary at the first exchange. Blackman and Gollop there, all alone. The other takeover, Nathan Phillips runs the 200-meter leg. And we've seen what he can do, or what he has done already. Here he's just going to widen that gap. Blackman and Gollop, they're chasing a time of 2:02:04. And let's see if, and he's smiling, Michael. He's really enjoying himself. He's actually smiling at the crowd.
You remember that classic from yesterday?
Oh, yes. Yes, and is this Bess who's going to run the anchor leg, the 400 leg?
Yes.
From Blackman and Gollop. Zane Bess. As the others are now trying to get back.
What's the record for this event?
2:02.04 seconds.
2:02. They're now at 1:19, 1:20 heading down the back stretch.
I would like him to push. I really would like him to push here.
200 meters to go. He's at 1:29, 1:30. So he'll have to run the last 230 seconds.
Yes.
Don't think he'll make that.
Yeah. A spirited run, nevertheless.
Yes. He has the capacity to do it.
Yes, he does.
Into the straightaway he comes now, still. To work on his turnover.
Yeah,
yes.
Might be out to all there now, Michael. In all fairness.
2 minutes.
Pretty close.
Yes, 2:02.99. Just outside?
Yes, just outside. 2:03:03 rounded up. So a full second, basically, thing.
They can go fast.
They can go fast.
Yes.
They can go fast. They can go fast.
For sure.
So congratulations to New Horizon, Nature's Blooms, Blackman and Gollop Gladiators.
So that's another win for them.
That's another win.
That's 20 points.
20 points.
Either side. Remember, 80 points, the maximum score you can get in the relays. So they are a quarter of the way home.
Yes. And
quarter of the way home. And looking at the teams, the makeup of those teams coming forward for the next set of the 4x1s.
4x1s.
Wow.
Yes.
They could do a clean sweep.
They can. Wouldn't be anything to doubt.
So these guys, remember, these guys are going to come back and run that 4x1.
4x1.
So good work, really good work from the Blackman and Gollop team. Got to say kudos to whoever is responsible for them, the parents, the staff.
They're all supporting each other. And fantastic effort.
Oh, yes.
And here, this will be the parents now.
Yes, there's the parent side of the house there, the eastern side of the arena. I'm sure they'll have some kind of motorcade or something. They have a lot to celebrate.
Yes.
Probably the most records ever. Yeah, I have to do that research to see about those records. They were amazing. Every turn, a record.
Yes. That is really good. So we have the 4x1s coming up.
Starting with the under 9 girls.
Yes. And the under 9 girls.
We have 2 sections here.
Is it 2 sections? We can see.
Oh,
They
only
go from
one.
1 to 8. Yeah,
Yes,
they
only
take
one
one
section
to-
for
one
the
section for-
under 9 girls. So these girls are chasing the record of 1:08.39 set last year by Wilkie Cumberbatch. Yes. St. Catherine's, they'll be running out of 1. Here we go. St. Catherine's Primary in 1, Gordon Greenwich in 2, Ellerton in 3, Ada Costa Edwards in 4, Blackman and Gollop in 5, Wilkie Cumberbatch in 6, Lawrence Tigay in 7, and St. Mark's in 8. 108.39, the record. So they already have 1 record and 2 wins.
Yes. See the young lady there in lane 3.
Oh, yeah,
Ellerton
Ellerton Primary.
She's enjoying herself.
Oh, yeah, she's getting ready. Making sure she's ready to run. Blackman and Gollop looking to make it 2.
2 for 2.
2.
2 for 2.
Yeah. Just getting the introductions from the arena announcer, and then we'll get going. 108.39.
Yes, and I think it will be a clean sweep of the relays, possibly. As you said, that's something that we will have to research. See if anyone has ever had a clean sweep of all the relays. Yes, I'm hearing unofficially Charles F. Broom did that clean sweep of all the relays. Wonder which year that was.
So for these young ladies, these under 9s to go faster than 108, every leg has to be about 17 seconds. 17 seconds or faster.
Michael, we are back here again tomorrow for some more action.
Well, tomorrow will give us the final day of the zones, the Rubis Eastern Caribbean Andrea Blackett zone. And once that is done, then they'll go back, get the list. Those who will advance to the semis. The semis will be on Friday, the 6th of March. And then we come back a week later with the finals on Friday, the 13th of March. And remember, the high jump final will be
on the semifinals day.
Yes. So we'll have some points going forward.
To the finals. Yes.
First set of points, rather. Yes.
And we want to thank our sponsors, Chef Foods Knapsack 2026. They're sponsors, and today it's the turn of the Brunswick Tropical Rhythms and Always Ryan Brathwaite Zone, as we thank them for the sponsorship. Chef Foods Distributors, Bajan Pure Purified Water. Still not seeing Michael Jules with his water. I'm going to allow him. I'm going to on him for his water. Rubis Eastern Caribbean SRL, the Nation Publishing Company Limited, Pharmacy Sales Caribbean Inc. They're the distributors of Pedialyte and Pediasure. West India Biscuit Company, the distributors of Holiday and Bermudas. Bryden Stokes for Brunswick, Always, and Tropical Rhythms there for today. Massey Distribution Barbados Limited for Milo. General Distributors Inc. for Clean As, O'Shea, and Mixime Fruit Bar. Made It Against the Odds Foundation, the National Wellbeing and HIV Commission, the Ministry of Educational Transformation, Barbados Union of Teachers, National Sports Council, the Caribbean Broadcasting Corporation, Roberts Manufacturing Company Limited, Trophy World, Infra Equipment Rentals Limited, Sportsmart, Digicel Barbados Limited, Chickmont Foods Limited, the Barbados Olympic Association, Creative Junction, the National Conservation Commission, Elco Rentals Limited, IMPS Assurance Brokers Limited, TOS Catering, Hansel Innes Limited, National Cultural Foundation, and Market Fresh. These are the sponsors of NAPSAC 2026.
Right on time for the start of the under 9 girls 4x1. They're off and running. St. Catherine's, Gordon Greenwich, Ellerton, Ada Costa, Edwards, Blackman and Gollop, Wilkie Camelback, Lawrence Tigay, St. Mark's. Let's see who will hand over their looking good. Blackman and Gollop is gone. Yep, handing over first. They have already opened a gap on the field.
Wow.
Looking for 2 of 2. I think they're going to get it. Of course, dependent on that baton being passed around properly. Let's look at the next. Oh, lovely.
Beautiful.
Wow.
Beautiful.
What a handover. Hand back, receive the stick, and gone. Lovely handovers there. No doubt they have been putting in the work.
Yes.
One final handover to come, keeping our eyes on the clock. 47 seconds. They're chasing 108. A little bit spot of bother there for them, but they're well ahead of the field. I believe this is Small here anchoring for Blackman and Gollop. Here we go. It is all but done. 104 on the clock here. Blackman and Gollop, they're going to win it. Another victory, 108.77. Just shy of the record, 108.80.
Yes.
Congratulations to Blackman and Gollop. So they have won yet another relay. So that's 2 of 2. They only have the under 11s and under 13 girls to go. Well done to Blackman and Gollop. 110.74 was the second place team. That was St. Catherine's Primary finishing up in second. Gonna look at this relay again. I don't know if we can pick up this handover, but it was a wonderful handover here. Watch it carefully. Hand back,
gone.
Snap, and gone. Lovely. What a wonderful execution of handing over the baton. We can use, probably use this video to demonstrate how a baton should be passed. It was wonderful.
Very clean.
And then we saw this anchor leg. And on the inside, St. Catherine's Primary, that anchor leg, she was finishing rather quickly. And she gave them that second place finish. And that will be 16 points going to St. Catherine's Primary, thanks to that leg. Yes, wonderful. So Blackman and Gollop continues to extend the lead they have.
Yes,
by the boys.
By far. The girls, so we're going to have the
boys should be up next.
Boys should be up next. So just looking to see if they're going to have.
You have that list? Under 9 boys, 4x1.
It's the under 9 boys. Under 9 boys. We're going to have a full field.
It looks that way. Under 9 boys, 4x1.
Yeah, but yes, it looks as though they're going to have a full, a 1. Yeah. Looks as though they're going to have 1 section.
Yes.
It looks like in lane 1, it could be the team from the popular discount Lawrence T. Gay Leopards. They're in lane 1. In lane 2, it looks like Ellerton. They're in lane 2. Lane 3, the team from Wilkie Comabat. Lane 4, the team from, it looks like, yes, we can go from here. Lane 4, Blackman and Gollop. Lane 5, Ada Costa Edwards. Lane 6, St. Catherine. Lane 7, St. Mark's. And out in lane 8, Gordon Greenwich Primary. So these are the starters for the under 9 boys, and they're chasing a time of 103.68 seconds, and they are on the starters' orders. And away they go. Lawrence T. Gay Memorial, Ellerton, Wilkie Comerbats, Blackman and Gollop, Ada Costa Edwards, St. Catherine, St. Mark's, and Gordon Greenwich. And already making up the ground on the inside is the team from Blackman and Gollop. Oh, beautiful takeover again.
Wonderful work here from this team. They're really executing those handovers.
They're executing everything so far for the day, Michael. I don't want to put a jinx on them. Here we go. Another excellent takeover.
They're gone.
And they're gone.
The guy took his headband off.
He had enough time to take off the headband. Very good. They're chasing that time of 103.68 seconds, and there's the final exchange. And it is all done and dusted. Blackman and Gollop.
What's the record?
The time of 103.68 seconds. New Horizon, Nature's Bloom. Blackman and Gollop Gladiators winning this one. Another record to go. Another one to go.
Record.
102.17 seconds.
Yes. Wow.
Smashing the other the former record of 103.68 seconds.
I tell you, Blackman and Gollop, they're deserving of that motorcade.
Yes.
Yes, they have done.
Or however they choose to celebrate. Let's look at the replay, Michael. We've spoken about the handovers.
Watch the first one.
Go on.
Yes, that was good. Hand back, receive the baton, and go. No time.
No time at all. And then my guy here. Baton.
Lovely.
Watch it. Headband.
Watch the
In his
headband.
eye.
Yes. He said
Go.
enough of that headband. Let's go.
Well done there.
Oh my.
Yes.
I think if we had to pick out some moments from NAPSAC, that will be one. And the one yesterday when the guy was running and waving the baton.
Oh boy.
Oh, his family was in the stands. Wonderful.
And again, so that shows that when you hear your name, you know your family, they're here to support you. I'm gonna say I'm running. I'm gonna shake and we're gonna run. Well done. Congratulations to the record-breaking team.
Oh yes.
The New Horizon and Nature Bloom Blackman and Gollop Gladiators. 102.17 seconds.
So that's another victory. So now there are 2 of 2 in the girls and the boys. They've won the both medleys and they've won both under 9s. So we're now moving up to the under 11s.
Another full field, Michael?
Yes. So the under 11 girls, just one section here.
So we need to get a new print. One section where we have in lane 1 Popular Discount Lawrence T. Gay Leopards. In lane 2 the team from Ellerton Primary. Lane 3 Wilkie Cumberbatch. Lane 4 St. Catharines. Lane 5 the team from the New Horizon Nature's Bloom Blackman and Gollop Gladiators. In lane 7 Gordon Greenwich.
6.
In lane 6 was the Blackman and Gollop team. Lane 6, St. Catharines, I beg your pardon. Lane 7, Ada Costa Edwards. And out in lane 8, the team from St. Mark's.
Okay. Good. Okay, so they're on the starters' orders. They're chasing 101.11. Wilkie Cumberbatch set that record last year.
And they're off and running. Wilkie Cumberbatch. They're trying to play the spoilers here. That's a good takeover.
Yes, they got the baton first, but here comes the team from Blackman and Gollop, tearing down the back stretch here. Yes, here is where we see the opening of that gap. Blackman and Gollop. Beautiful handover
Very
again.
Clean again.
I can tell they spent some time on these handovers.
Oh, the precision.
Oh, yes.
A surgical team.
Blackman and Gollop on their way to a 3rd victory. Nice strides from this young lady. Final handover coming up now. Here we go. And Wilkie Cumberbatch is giving chase here. Wilkie Cumberbatch is not going to let them get go so easy. So
it was their record.
Blackman and Gollop chasing 101.11, 59.60, 101. Not the record, but another victory for them. 102.99. That is the flash time for Blackman and Gollop. 103.01.
Yes.
So that is 3 of 3.
3 of 3.
3 of 3.
Let's see
for Blackman and Gollop.
They're going for the clean sweep.
Wow. All the relays. And you know, we were talking about this earlier, about the number of points you can get just from the relays. And if we look back at the last set of points that we had,
they were already like, I mean, I think they were about 40 points in the boys.
The last set of points we had here, the 3rd place team in the girls, Lawrence T. Gay, were on 64. So you can get 80 points. If you win all the relays, you can get 80 points. And just that 80 points alone, in this case, you would be third.
Third, yeah. It's 140.
In the boys' case, 85 points, third place.
Yeah.
So you can do the math and determine how you can end up, doing so successful at this meet.
Yeah.
So well done to the Blackman and Gollop team again. Under 11 girls champions. The boys are up next. Can they do it?
Again, it looks like another.
Can they make it three? Three of three.
Again, in lane 1, it looks like lane 1. It is Blackman and Gollop, the team from the New Horizon and Nature Bloom Blackman and Gollop Gladiators. Lane 2, St. Catherine's Primary. In lane 3, Gordon Greenwich Primary. Lane 4, Da Costa Edwards Primary. Lane 5, St. Mark's Primary. Lane 6, Allerton Primary. Lane 7, the Wilkie Cumberbatch Warriors. And out in lane 8, the team from the popular discount Lawrence T. Gay Leopards. And they are going to be all chasing a time of 57.35 seconds set by Blackman and Gollop in 2025. So they are chasing that 57.35. Michael, you think that they can get it?
Well, that will be under 15 seconds per runner.
Per run.
Yes. More like 14 low. Let's see. If we have a glance at that on the 11 team. Best Jones. Sorry.
This is the
Best. Kane, Green, Harris. That's the team.
Oh, the under 13.
Yes, on the 11.
11s.
Yes.
Okay.
Zane Best, your guy.
That's my guy. He's been running pretty well.
Got to see which leg they're going to put him on. Kyron Green as well.
Good runner.
Yes, so we'll see how this team will do here.
And it's a good clean start. Blackman and Gollop, St. Catherine's, Gordon Greenwich, Ada Costa Edwards, St. Mark's, Allerton, Wilkie Cumberbatch, and Lawrence T. Gay. At the first exchange, Wilkie Cumberbatch has a slight lead, Michael. Wilkie Cumberbatch has a lead, but here comes Bess on the inside for the team of Blackman and Gollop Primary. He's made up a lot of ground, and they would have taken over first, and it's very tight here. It is Blackman and Gollop and Wilkie Cumberbatch, but here comes the team from the Blackman and Gollop Primary inhaling
that was a quick hand
taking over,
wow.
And it is all over bar the shouting. It is the team from New Horizon, Nature Bloom, Blackman and Gollop, slamming the field, wins it now, 57.73 seconds, slightly off the record, but of a very good run, 57.75 it's being rounded up to, and that's very good there by Blackman and Gollop.
That's 3 of 3.
3 of 3.
So as I said, Blackman and Gollop creating some kind of record here.
Well, 4 that I've been told. I mean, it would have been the sprint medley, the under 9 girls, under 11.
Right.
Right. So it's no.
They're aiming for 4.
Aiming for 4.
Yes, aiming for all 4. This is wonderful. They were really challenged though by Wilkie Cumberbatch on the outside there.
And their takeovers were good as well.
They had some pretty good takeovers. So these two teams were battling. That one was so quick.
Nice.
Wow, he got that baton in a hurry. I think he could have moved off just a little tip sooner, but well done to the Blackman and Gollop team. They are on their way to history.
You mean the number of records in from one school?
Yes. Yes.
And
So
now we're moving on to the under 13 girls.
Final. This will be the final relay for both sexes, under 13 girls and then the under 13 boys. So here's the opportunity for Blackman and Gollop to win all 4 relays.
Yes.
They'll be running out of lane 1 in this one.
Not seeing them as yet. Unless they're going to do 2. It looks like 2.
Are they having 2?
Looks that way.
Wow.
Yes, another. Yes. So we're going to have in lane 3, Gordon Greenwich, lane 4. That is, can't see it from here. Lane 5 is Wilkie Cumberbatch. Lane 6 is St. Mark's, and lane 7 is Ada Costa Edwards. That's that half move for it. That's in lane 4.
So it's Gordon Greenwich, half move for Wilkie Cumberbatch, St. Mark's, and Ada Costa Edwards. And they're chasing 58.70, the record set by Wilkie Cumberbatch last year. And Wilkie Cumberbatch already made up the stagger on the field.
What a takeover.
Yes, flying, heading down the back stretch. Wilkie Cumberbatch looking to go better than 58.70. Getting ready for the next handover. Hand is out, baton in hand, and gone.
Yes.
Here we go.
Very good takeover there.
Getting ready for the final handover.
We have to watch the times, Michael.
Of course, 58.70. That's a lot of running for these under 13 girls. Making sure she stays in the lane, coming down the straightaway now. No competition, but the clock will be her competition. 52 seconds, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 57.8.
Record.
Oh my.
57.87.
The record. Wilkie Cumberbatch will hold that record just for a couple of minutes because
102.14 for the Gordon Greenwich team.
Remember, coming up next will be our second section, which will have in it
yes,
Blackman and Gollop, yes. Benjamin Morris.
Benjamin Morris.
Oh,
yes.
She's just one person though.
Yes. yes.
We didn't get to speak to representatives of our sponsors. I know they probably were really busy today.
Yes.
Brunswick, Tropical Rhythms always, but I see my friend is back. So we're going to have a word with her just after the 4x1 for the boys and before we give those final set of points, etc. Okay. For sure. So here's the Wilkie Cumberbatch team. And they had some good handovers,
yes,
Neil.
Yes.
Their handovers were quite good. And they are the current record holders, 57.87. Coming up the straightaway, this young lady was impressive, ran all the way through and earned them a record. So who do we have coming up for this next section? I see Lawrence Tigay.
Yes.
LTG.
They're in lane 4. Lane 5, the team from Blackman and Gollop. St. Catherine is in lane 6. And in lane 7, that's Ellerton Primary.
Okay. So these girls, I believe they know what they have to do here.
Yes.
Yes. And I think they know that they can have a clean sweep of all the relays. So we'll see. They're off and running. So LTG, Blackman and Gollop, St. Catherine's, Ellerton, they're tracing 57.87. That will be a new record. Let's watch the handovers. Not that perfect. Young lady was facing. This is a blind or non-visual handover. Let's watch this one. There we go. They're leading. 31 seconds on the clock. Getting
really
ready
have
for
to
the
push it,
final.
though.
Oh, yes. Final handover coming up.
Really has to go.
So Benjamin Morris will be running the ankle leg. A spot a body there again. Is this Benjamin Morris?
Yes, it is.
Okay, final handover. 51, 52, 53. They got to run. They got to run.
No.
58.19. They missed it.
Yes.
So, a good effort from them, winning three out of
the
four
four
relays. Do you think, I'm going to ask you this, do you think the outcome would be different if they were head-to-head?
No.
If they were head-to-head, do you think the outcome would have been different?
If Benjamin Morris had to chase the young lady from Wilkie Cumberbatch, we would. I mean, possibly because she's been running. Remember, she had a difficult and run in that four. She ran the 400 leg. In the sprint medley.
Correct.
She had to chase down the other young lady from Wilkie Cumberbatch.
Yes.
So that probably took something out of her.
And I will still go with the fact that I think she is more
a 2.48. Yes,
yes. She's fast, but the speed that's required for a pure 100 and 200 runner, I don't think that she has that. So, Wilkie Cumberbatch is the spoiler, 57.87, a new record.
And they had to go. They had to have a record.
And they beat the record that was set in 2024, 58.70.
By their colleagues, their teammates. Then.
So they will keep that record. So second place will go to Blackman and Gollop. So 3 wins and a second place. And we are down to our final event of the day. 4x1 for the boys under 13.
I think they're going to have 2.
There are 2 sections for this as well.
Look, so St. Catherine, they're in lane 3, lane 4. Okay, yes. St. Catherine, they're in lane 3.
Looks like Wilkie Cumberbatch in 4. Blackman and Gollop in 5. And LT Gay in 6. Yes, that's the lineup.
3, 4, 5, 6. St. Catherine's in lane 3. In lane 4, you said it is Wilkie Cumberbatch Warriors. Lane 5, the New Horizon, Natured Bloom, Blackman and Gollop Gladiators. There in lane 5. And in lane 6, the Popular Discount Lawrence T. Gay Leopards. And they are getting ready to do battle.
So right after the next 4x1.
And away they go. It's a good clean start. Blackman and Gollop. Remember, they're all chasing a time of 54.76 seconds. Blackman and Gollop, not a very clean takeover there at all by any stretch of the imagination. And this allows Wilkie Cumberbatch to get a bit closer, but they're down the stretch. The back stretch it is. The Blackman and Gollop team. I mean, they should do enough here. They have Nathan Phillips on the ankle leg. And we'll see how they go. And it's...
I hope they remember that's all about time.
The time.
Yes.
54.76 is the time they will be chasing.
53, 54, just off the record, 55.56.
55.56. 55.59.
59. So that's the time that the next section will be looking to do better than. And right after the next 4x1, we'll be speaking to Laura, Kimberly, and Erica. Laura, and of course, these are the representatives of the 3 brands: Brunswick, Tropical Rhythms, and Always. Dizzy Clean, that's Laura. Always, Kimberly, and Erica with Brunswick. So we'll have a chat with these 3 lovely young ladies. Neil, it's always good to have some lovely young ladies in front of you and joining us to talk about their products and services. Again, That win there by the Blackman and Gollop
New
team.
Horizon, Nature's Bloom,
So,
Blackman and Gollop.
Can Wilkie Cumberbatch be a spoiler again? Remember, they won 3 out of 4. They had a chance to
No, I don't,
have
they
a clean
wouldn't because
sweep.
they were in the same race as now.
Okay.
So it's all, yeah.
So who can spoil them in this one? Is there anyone who will come close to that 55.59, you think?
Doubtful. Gordon Greenwich is in lane 3. The team,
Young Explorers. Yes.
they're in lane 4, lane 5. Ellerton.
Yes.
And lane 6.
Ada
Costa Edwards, and lane 7, team from St. Mark's.
Yes. And in the earlier 4x1, I was making the comment that I saw a youngster after he passed the baton. He was over in like lane 6 or 5, and he ran right across.
No, you can't do that.
We saw that several times, and you know that could really cause some problems. Teams could end up falling, tripping over,
and be disqualified.
Of course, yes. So that's something.
When you hand over the baton, stay in your lane.
Yes.
Stay in your lane.
So here we go. Final relay. Got to watch out there, lad, in lane 3. That is Gordon Greenwich.
Gordon Greenwich in lane 3. Young Explorers 4. Ellerton 5. Ada Costa 6. And St. Mark's in 7. And away they go for the final race on today's schedule. And it's looking like Gordon Greenwich, they're running well. St. Mark's, they're also running well.
Lovely handover from Gordon Greenwich.
Very clean handover, that's right. Ada Costa Edwards, they're also putting in a challenge. On the outside, St. Mark's, they're doing well. Gordon Greenwich is also in the hunt. As they come now, that's the third exchange. And Ada Costa Edwards, they're putting in some work. On the outside, St. Mark's, here comes Gordon Greenwich on the inside with a flurry. At the final exchange. And it is Gordon Greenwich and St. Mark's. Here comes Ada Costa Edwards. Gordon Greenwich and St. Mark's. St. Mark's. They will do the business here, Michael. St. Mark's should get home. They win it now.
61-29. Slow. We expected this one would not bring the fireworks like the first section. 61.31, 61.70. So the boys have done it.
The boys swept the relays.
Yes, they've won all 4 of the relays. The girls 3 out of 4, which is still extremely good for those teams. So Neil, if you will allow Laura, we're going to speak to Laura first. Just let me drift over here. We're going to allow Laura to speak with us first of all. So as you heard, today is the turn of Brunswick Tropical Rhythms Always. Laura, you were here with me earlier this week, and you are representing the Bryden Stokes
family.
Yes, good. And today, what capacity are you in?
I'm still representing Bryden Stokes, the brand.
The brand, yes.
And I want to play on the word and say that Blackman Gauntlet clearly had clean sweeps this afternoon in the relay.
Oh my, excellent. So, yes, the 3 brands. You said again you are still with Dizzy Clean.
Yes, my colleagues Erica and Kimberly will be speaking on the Always brand and the Brunswick brand, which are by no means any strangers to the Barbadian household, I'm sure.
Yes.
Especially Brunswick and Always are always for the ladies, Brunswick for the whole family, and there's a clean as well for the whole family.
Right. So today, someone who was listening intently to the program said to me, Michael Jules, you got to try the citron. There's a citronella one. You're right. Yes. She told me you got to try that citronella Dizzy Clean. I was listening.
Yes, and it is very good, especially in this time where we're combating, like the ministry is out doing its fogging. Coming down on the road here this morning, I heard them doing another health. The mosquito was complaining that the persons were using different ingredients and stuff to stop them from being able to bite. And citronella, we know, is one of those major things that people will use. So yes, you can get it. It's available in a 28 ounce and a 1 gallon. And the good thing about it is that when you purchase that, of course, you don't pour the whole bottle away. You just need to pour and match it to your water, and you can mop your surfaces, your counters, and you have that scent throughout your home, and it works very well to keep the mosquitoes away.
Okay, so in terms of what you were doing around here, I know you told me you would check around and make sure everything was going well.
And that everything was going well. Good. They clean more, because I know in the chat someone was saying that they feel they should clean more. That once they do, they're stationed to ensure that the bathrooms are clean and that patrons have the more pleasant experience when they come through, and that's what's been happening. So I'm really happy that patrons have been able to come and have the opportunity to encounter or interact with our fragrances within the space of the bathroom, but more so that they had clean spaces in which they could utilize.
And I can testify to that because I went into a bathroom and the smell that hit me wasn't that other smell that we wanted to smell, but it was a very pleasant smell. So again, I want to thank you for coming aboard with Dizzy Clean, all your different brands. I'm still waiting to sample that the citronella one.
When I come back tomorrow, you will get your samples.
Of course, yes. So who are we going to speak to next?
Erica.
We're going to speak to Erica. Yes, come Erica. And she's all decked down in her Brunswick shirt.
Absolutely.
Yes. Okay, how are you doing, Erica?
I am fantastic, and you are?
I am well also. Is this your first time at NAPSA?
No, I was actually here last year, but not in this capacity. I was more serving breakfast.
Oh.
So to ensure that the athletes go out ready, energized and ready for the races.
Okay, great. Yes, and again, that's a great initiative that you guys have put on to ensure that, maybe some of the kids who had to wake up very early might have missed a little breakfast, that they have a little sustenance during the course.
For sure. So one of the things that we look at from the standpoint of Brunswick, we support nutrition. And athletes need proper nutrition to ensure that they are successful in their performance. So when we heard about NAPSAC, we say, all right, Brunswick need to be a part of it, and so we came in the capacity of providing breakfast for the team.
So what products does Brunswick have generally, and what products have you brought here for the spectators or the athletes?
So Brunswick sells quite a wide range from, it's all canned seafood, and then we expanded into meat, which is the Vienna.
Okay.
So we have chunk tuna, flake tuna, we have flavored tuna, and we also have sardines, boneless sardines, flavored sardines, salmon, mackerel, and for sure Vienna. So it's a wide range of canned seafood products.
Excellent. Yes. I got the chance to sample some of those. The tunas that have like lemon and
the flavored 85-gram tuna.
Yeah.
So that's some of the provision that we have made for today.
Okay.
We did tuna in sweet corn. And then we also did the spicy Thai chili option in the food zone. So
the children are loving them?
They are loving it. I was surprised actually when some of the kids asked about the spicy Thai, because I thought they would have been fearful of it.
But the spice.
They loved it. And I'm happy that I was able to provide.
Excellent. Great. So again, we want to thank you very much for coming aboard with NAPSAC and providing us providing the athletes with a good breakfast option, and making sure that they are sustained for the early part of the morning.
Absolutely, is what we do at Brunswick. Yeah, Brunswick and Bridenstoke. We support nutrition for both athletes, those who want to eat healthy, and for those who want to eat just regular. We have tuna for everybody.
Lovely.
It's a household name, eh?
Of course.
Absolutely.
So we will see you back tomorrow, and then the semifinals and the finals as well.
I think I'll be here on the finals and the semifinals.
Okay,
but
lovely.
not so much tomorrow.
Okay, Erica, thank you very much for talking with us, and I will allow you to introduce your colleague.
So Kimberly is responsible for the always and for the ladies. So
Okay.
she will actually engage on that.
Lovely. Okay, so we heard Laura talk about Dizzy Clean. Erica, she spoke about Brunswick, and now I want to welcome Kimberly. Kimberly, how are you doing?
I'm fine, thanks. And how are you?
I am well. You look a little athletic. Look at you.
Well, I used to be a national swimmer. I used to swim.
I knew it. I knew it. From the time I saw you, I said, this girl looks as though she was involved in some kind of sport.
Yeah.
Yes.
I was in my heyday pretty good. For the Barbados team, we went to Carifta.
Okay.
Represented the other elite meets
Good.
throughout my short, swimming career.
But guess what? You did your stuff. You represented your country. Yes, and to represent your country at Carifta is very good. I also represented the country at Carifta in track and field. Yes.
Because as you're in it, you feel like, oh, everybody doing this because everybody around you is doing it. So it becomes a little normal.
Yes.
So when people say, oh, you went to Carifta, it's like, yeah, I went. And to me, it's not a big feat. But to other people,
Of course.
it's such a big thing.
You have to think about this. If you look at the set of persons who have the opportunity to represent their country in a sport compared to the population, it's extremely small.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at it. I mean, a Carifta team is how big?
Well, back in my day, it used to be less than 11 of us sometimes. So, yeah.
Yeah.
Fair point. Yeah,
Yes,
definitely.
compared to all of those in the age group across the country. You have done extremely well, and it's something you should be really proud of.
Yes.
But let's talk about what your company is doing here at NAPSAC with this specific brand.
So today, our involvement in NAPSAC is not as major as Brunswick doing the breakfast and what's not. But we want to make sure that our young girls know that they're supported, always supported by Always.
Yes.
Because that's a rare of the Always brand comes into a girl's life at a very critical period, and you want to make sure that what you're using is very dependable.
Yes.
So especially in the sporting arena, you need to make sure that you're protected and supported by your sanitary napkin brand, and that's what Always is. We're trying to just reinforce that for the girls. So for today, for the under 11 and under 13 girls, we just have a little token for the top performers in those two age groups.
Lovely.
So they could take them home, try the products. And the product doesn't just have in Always, it also has in a few other brands from the Procter & Gamble portfolio. It has in toothpaste, it has in, so it's just like a little personal care kit for them. So we really hope that they do appreciate it and use the brands and then go forward using the brands, because they are quality brands. So we just want to make sure they go forward using those.
Yes, because of course, we were commenting about the we looked at some of the girls, some of the under 11s and the under 13s, and I can speak because I have 5 daughters. So I've been through it where, at an early age, there's a need for sanitary napkins.
Right,
and having seen some of these young girls and how they're mature, and we know that they have reached that stage. We know it. And so I think it's good that you guys have come aboard even at this stage. They're primary school, but there's a need for them.
Yeah, definitely. So, and we know the quality brands. We know it's already a household name. So we just want to make sure we remain a household name and make sure the girls know that this brand is a brand that they could depend on, because you definitely need a brand that you could depend on.
Lovely. So we really want to thank you, Kimberly, Erica, Laura, for coming aboard. We want to thank your company, Bridenstoke, for also being here. We know that you guys are you guys are going to be with us. Your guys are going to be with us for a long time. Yes? Okay. So, again, we want to thank you guys for coming aboard with us, and we want to wish you all the very best. Continue to be part of the NAPSAC brand.
Sure.
Okay, folks, so we are winding down NAPSAC Chef Foods NAPSAC 2020. Okay, so as you can see, the teams are coming across for the closing ceremony. We have the final scores. The final scores. Final scores. So before we get into the final scores, we have the division champions. Under 7 girls champion from Blackman and Gollop, Zai Brown, 25 points. The under 7 boys champion, Kairos Morris, 18 points. He was first in the 50. He also was 5th in the throw, the ball throw, and 5th in the standing broad jump. On 21 points, Rajada Brathwaite of Ellerton Primary. She is the under 9 girls champion. The under 9 boys champion, scoring 28 points from Blackman and Gollop, Josiah Moore. He was first in the 100, first in the 150, and second in the long jump. The under 11 girls champion, scoring 30 points. ITG Isat Griffith, first in the 1, first in the 2, first in the 3. And the under 11 boys champion, we had a tie there. Eden Duplessis of Lawrence T. Gay and Amari Lane from Blackman and Gollop. 23 points each. Lane was first in the 300. He was second in the 100. And he was 4th in the ball throw. And then Eden Duplessis first in the 100, second in the 200, and 4th in the 300 meters. And then we had Shakayla Morris, Benjamin Morris, 26 points, first in the under 13 category for girls, first in the 200, first in the 400, and 3rd in the 100. And then Nathan Phillips of Blackman and Gollop, 30 points, winning the 1, the 2, and the 4. Just like his cousin, who last year won the 1, the 2, and the 4. So, Neil, I'll give you the honors to read out the scores as we wind down what has been a really exciting day of action at the Brunswick Tropical Rhythms Always Ryan Brathwaite Zone.
And yes, Michael, in the girls, in 9th position on 6 points, the team from the on 6 points. The Affinity Plus Credit Union Half Moon Fort Rockets on 6. St. Mark's Primary, they finished in 8th with 60.5 points. Ada Costa Edwards in 7th with 76 points. In 6th position with 78.5 points, Gordon Greenwich Primary. In 5th, St. Catherine's Primary with 102 points. In 4th position, the team from the Popular Discounts, Lawrence T. Gay Leopards. They finished 4th with 108 points. And your top 3 in the girls. With 132 points, Allerton Primary. In 2nd position, with 224.5 points, Wilkie Cumberbatch Primary. And winning the girls with a massive 325.5 points, the New Horizon Nature Bloomed Blackman and Gollop Gladiators. And in the boys, in 9th position, the team from the Affinity Plus Credit Union Half Moon Fort Rockets and 2 points. In 8th position with 46.5 points, St. Mark's. In 7th position, Ada Costa Edwards on 68.5 points. In 6th, with 91 points, Gordon Greenwich Primary. In fifth, with 104.5 points, Allerton Primary. In fourth, St. Catherine's Primary on 105 points. And your top three in the boys division. With 139 points, the team from the popular discounts Lawrence T. Gay Leopards. In second, with 200 points, Wilkie Cumberbatch Primary. And the boys champion with a score of 374.5 points, the New Horizon Nature's Bloomed Blackman and Gollop Gladiators.
Oh yes, that's the story. So Blackman and Gollop defending the girls and the boys title, taking it home. Very impressive performance from both teams, the girls and the boys. Lots of records, lots of double points we got from that team. So it's now a matter of them receiving all of these awards. We had some champions coming out in each of the divisions as well. Victor and Victrix Ludorum. So all in all, a wonderful day for Blackman and Gollop, a wonderful day of track and field action. And on behalf of Neil Gill and the entire crew, we want to wish you a wonderful day. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you tomorrow as we complete the zonal meets in the Chef Foods Knapsack 2026.
Good evening.